Hey everyone, Jeremiah Krakowski here. I want to talk to you about positive thinking, the power of positive thinking, and manifestation, and what actually happens when you get your mind in alignment with your destiny and your actions follow that. Now here's the deal. There's so much misinformation and lies out there that are used to rope you in and manipulate you and get you to believe stuff that doesn't work to sell products, to sell seminars, to sell things like that. Listen, I'm not going to sell you on anything on this, but what I do want to share with you is the truth about the power of positive thinking, about the power of manifestation, and how what you've been sold in your life has actually been a lie. One of the biggest lies is this, is that success is hard. The other lie that you've been sold is this, is that when you're over the age of 18 that you can't change your thoughts and your thinking patterns or learn new things, that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. The other one is that there's too many successful people in the world, the marketplace is tapped out. And the last lie that people are believing is this, is that they need to avoid punishment, sit down, shut up, and be quiet. And doing that manifests the life that they have right now. And then there's people out there that try to beat people into submission and lie to them to rope them in to keep buying products that they don't need, to pay for a paycheck, to pay for a house, that they honestly stole the money from people unethically because they sold a bill of goods that could never manifest. And they called it the power of positive thinking and manifestation. And all of that is a bunch of crap. Now let's get more positive. Here's the deal. This is the truth about the power of positive thinking. When you visualize in your mind where you are going, and you make a picture of it and stop focusing your energy on what's behind you and what's going wrong, and you use your experiences as memories that create wisdom for you to take into the future, but you keep your mindset fixed on the future, and you imagine what your life would be like if you were doing something that you know that you could do, or if you see somebody that's done something great. Maybe you've seen a captain of industry, or for me, I honestly use Jesus Christ. I look at Jesus Christ for this. And you visualize what your mindset would look like if you were walking fully as that person, as that new identity. And you visualize it. It creates chemical structures in your brain, in your neurotransmitters, that let you feel as if you've been successful. Meaning, if I say this, I am a billionaire. I'm going to make $1 billion. I am creating a company that makes trillions of dollars. I can actually feel what it feels like to do that if I believe it. Now, if I sit there on the couch and do nothing, that's not going to manifest into anything. In fact, that's delusion. But if I break it down to the subscience of this, and I say this, that in the next 6 months, my business is going to be doing $3 to $5 million. And I break it down and I say, I want to help 100 people make $100,000 in the next 6 months. Now I have action plans that I can put into place and strategies to walk that out. But if I'm constantly living in the consciousness that got me to where I am right now, I would never reach that level. I would never get there because I would be manifesting the old life that I had. So the power of positive thinking is this, is you visualize your life as if the future is already here, and you convince yourself of that future, and then you go to work. You put step by step in place. What is the first step? What are those hard things that I need to do? What are those things that I've been avoiding? What am I afraid of? And stop lying to yourself and saying it's too hard, and realize that if I was who I want to be, who I'm saying I want to be, I would be doing that hard thing. And then you just do it, and you do what you fear the most and move past that fear to your breakthrough. You see, it requires action. And this is where the lie of positive thinking and manifestation pisses me off, is when people try to sell that without the step-by-step action, without going to work, without putting their nose to the grindstone, without stepping out, without putting one foot in front of the other, without grinding the telephones, without making the phone calls, without building the website, without getting the leads, without calling the leads, without writing the book, without making the videos on Facebook. And I'm here to tell you this, that if you're somebody that is still avoiding making videos every day like this on Facebook, you need to do it even though you don't even understand what you're talking about. Even if you don't have a track record in what you're talking about. Even if you aren't where you say that you want to be right now, you need to press record and start doing these videos. And start talking to people. And if you're part of my audience, you know how often I say that. And any fear that you can come up with, reason why you can't do the videos, is never going to be good enough. Ever. It's time to get over yourself and get past where you are. You aren't that important that people's opinions about you are going to destroy your life that much if you do something that makes you feel uncomfortable. So stop letting the opinions of other human beings dictate your life and start doing things even if you don't have it all together. Even if you don't know what you're talking about. Even if you don't have a track record, and step out in faith, take a risk, and do the thing that you fear the most, no matter what or no matter who says anything about you. No matter what they think, they aren't that powerful in your life. Stop being silent and living in an existence that's a lesser than scenario of what you have prepared for you because you're so afraid of what other people think about you, or expecting other people to validate your self-worth because you don't believe in yourself so much that you put the weight of what other people declare as your identity into your mind, and that equates to what you are worth to the world today. You allowing other human beings to dictate your worth is keeping you exactly where you are, and you will never go forward unless you visualize what doing that thing you fear the most would look like, what would manifest, and then you go to work and you put one foot in front of the other and you start to do that thing that you fear the most. And you do it no matter who you offend, no matter who you upset, no matter what happens, no matter who doesn't believe you, no matter who thinks that you have evil motives even. Some people are afraid of that. You put one foot in front of the other. You stop staying stuck. You stop staying right where you are right now just because they said that you couldn't do it. And you stop paying attention to what they say. And you stop giving up the authority and the power of your life to the opinions of them. And you operate outside of the bounds of them and what they say. Listen, I'm not telling you to do something illegal here. I'm not telling you to do something that will bring harm and damage to other people. I'm telling you to do the thing that you fear the most, that you know in your heart of hearts that is stopping you from getting to where you need to go. Every single person watching this video right now has one thing right now in this moment today that they are terrified of doing, that they know that once they do it, it will manifest into their destiny and it will move them one step closer to where their goal is. And yet you are allowing this framework of how you've lived your life up to this point keep you stuck, never progressing because you put so much weight and power into the opinions of other human beings and never once did anything just because you wanted to, even if all of them around you said it was a bad idea. It's time to do something. Do the thing you fear the most, even if every single person around you says that it's crazy, that it's stupid, and that it's not going to pan out, and is trying to keep you stuck where you are right now. Stop giving up the power of your life to other people. Take it back, live your life, and go after your destiny. Grow your life, everybody, and we'll talk soon.